live again, guys. Check if the audio's actually working. Yeah, I'm just loading the preview. Okay. Just gonna sort things out. While we wait. I think I'll wait for a few people to join in, and then we'll go through the two last films and then just do some look arounds. That is if someone wants to go through the okay. I'm just gonna just load this, so then yeah, that's still working. Okay. Okay, only one washing. Let me reload. Give it a couple of minutes and then I feel like I can get the notification out at least. So okay, we got one here. That Kate again. Okay. I think we'll give it like a minute or so, and then we'll go through the last two. It's funny. It says one person's watching, even though I think there's two, because one includes me. Unless YouTube changed it a bit, I don't know. But now it says two. Unless that's actually someone else going on. I don't know. Or if it's just what's happening with me on YouTube. But because sometimes YouTube glitches still. Okay, I'm going to cover that and then just open slideshow mode because you can't see on your side. We're not going to go through the other films again, we're just going to go through the last two. If you want to see the others, just watch the first stream. Oh yes, because I've only been twice after Christmas. I've actually been today as well, so the two includes today, so then I don't plan to do tomorrow or the day after, but I will do the rest in 2026 and then have a whole separate list. But I'm going to see if I can even break the record further for 2026 because I managed to. So last year, in 2024, I managed to hit 88 times. And now here, well, I'll get to that after the last two. But it is way more than 88, I'm telling you. And obviously I'll make a short of the list as well that I made in notes on my phone, because I've been doing that every time I visit. So... okay, right. I'm just gonna start it now because I can get it out of the way, and then after the two films I've gone through, then or just look at other things happening next year or something, along with going through the BBFC's website again, obviously, because I always like to do that. So I'm just gonna get these two out of the way. I don't care if no one else is here. You can always catch up later anyways, but I'm not going to go through the others again. If you want to see the others, go and watch the other stream. So yeah, because I'm not doing the others again. Otherwise we'll be spending hours doing them. Again, we'll be spending because it took me 3 hours to go through previously, so this will probably take, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, I don't know. It depends how long I talk in them, but... Alright, I'm just going to go through them. So, I think on the 27th, on 27th and then today, on 29th, I've been, so, let's just get cracking. So next up, we have Avatar Fire and Ash. Now, again, I was expecting this one to be over 3 hours, just like The Way of Water, which is the second Avatar. But I think I kind of prefer this one to The Way of Water, because I remember watching that one in cinemas in 2022, after Christmas time as well. And I remember that being the longest one I've seen in that decade. And that was before I went to see other longer films like The Brutalist and the Lord of the Rings trilogy and all that and things. So, yeah, Avatar Fire and Ash is a great installment, but again, there are still no intermissions, even with the 3 hour runtime, just like The Way of Water, that had none as well. The first Avatar didn't as well, although that one's not as long. The extended version of that one is long, almost exactly 3 hours, but still. I think this one's the longest, from what I can tell from the runtime, with the 17 additional minutes. But Avatar Fire and Ash is absolutely worth watching on the big screen still. It's doing surprisingly well at the box office so far. We're going to get a fourth and fifth film sometime in 2029 and 2031. Right now they're called Avatar 4 and 5, but it's unlikely they'll actually be called those names. They'll probably have proper titles later on, we just don't know yet. But yeah, Fire and Ash, it's got... the CGI is very perfect. It begs why it took so many years to get more Avatar sequels, because the first one was in 2009, and then we had The Way of Water in 2022, and now this in 2025. So, yeah, it took so long to make these sequels. I think they were shot back to back as well. So meaning they were kind of shot in the same production, so somewhat. But then James Cameron is sometimes like, "Oh, I'll not film the remainder until this film releases." I think he has already filmed a bit of the fourth Avatar film, but he won't film the rest until Fire and Ash becomes a box office success, and when it does, he'll continue development on the other two films. So, yeah, and there's nothing much to say about Avatar Fire and Ash. It's just Avatar. You can't get enough of Avatar, so. And then today, if I can actually get this working, because I think it's highlighting another window again. Okay, I went to see The Housemaid today. So this is basically a psychological thriller, I believe the genre is. It's based on a novel that's also called The Housemaid. Now I'm gonna be real here. I have not actually seen a film starring Sydney Sweeney in a starring role, at least, before this. So this was pretty much my introduction to her, like in a starring role, at least, not counting like cameo appearances or anything like that. But still, because I've not seen her films like Anyone But You or Immaculate or not even Christie. I was going to see that, but that bombed at the box office so bad that I wasn't able to. So yeah, but I gotta like the psychological thriller for this though. For me, it felt kind of long. I've got to say, it felt long, even though it's only like 2 hours 11. Though for some reason, the Cineworld website is listed as 2 hours 5. I don't know if that's the runtime without the credits, or if it's just a mistake. Probably both, but because they normally include runtimes with everything, like company logos and credits and the actual film itself. And if a film has an intermission, then it'll include that in the runtime as well. So I'm probably going to guess it's that, but for me it kind of felt really long. It must be my experience, but that's not a bad thing at all. That's not even a bad thing at all, I don't think. So I do like the aspect of this, of Sweeney's character being a housemaid and things. There's nothing much else for me to say about this, but because obviously I've only just seen it recently and I'm trying to not to spoil most of it. So, but yeah, it's definitely worth giving a watch. And then that's it. That is everything for the Cineworld list. So we are done with 2025, everyone. I'm just going to close that down, and then I can just do other things now in this stream, just for whatever reason. So I think other people are going to join in soon anyway, so yeah, if you've missed the Cineworld stuff, you can always just go back. So yes, there's nothing much they've rated today, because, well, it's Monday. They don't normally do much on Mondays, but okay. Yes, all that. But again, I kind of like the website design now, but the thing is, when you search things, it was changed dramatically and things. Oh my god, yes! The Z4 DC. That's the username shown on my end. I don't know if that's like your actual username, because it doesn't show for me, but because for some reason YouTube changed it so where it shows like the @ version of the username and not like the actual username for some reason. I don't know why they've done that. Like, imagine if that was like someone's real name and they don't want to dox themselves and things. Well, at least the profiles help as well, so yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they add a dark filter when you click up there for no reason. Just epilepsy, anyone? God. Kind of like the slideshow they have as well. Obviously, you can either drag or just click. And it's just mostly recent releases. There's Avatar, SpongeBob, Housemaid, Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Ella McKay, which bombed at the box office so bad. course, yeah, you're X, mate, yeah. Yeah. Guess is that you have the same name as me. What, me, or that K guy? Oh yeah, because Bluey used to be you, yeah. I kind of remember that, yeah. Too bad they don't have a recently rated section anymore. Because to access the recently rated page, I have to change the URL, or I just favourite it and then just click there, and that's how I get to it. Because there's no way to access it on the website. Not even searching it helps. Because the page is still there. It's not. Let's hope they don't remove it, because it's actually useful. This. Instead of searching a title multiple times, so like, oh, what's the rating of it? Oh, now it's been rated or something. It's just easier to just go through the actual recently rated page. There's Avengers Doomsday. When I went to see Avatar: Fire and Ash, one of the trailers for Avengers Doomsday played. I think it was the 4 one that played for me. I think some are the other ones, but for me it was the 4 one that played. I don't know if that's really a spoiler, but considering most people have seen the trailer already, but still. It seems like one is 3D and then the other 2 are 2D. Yeah, they're almost identical run times. I don't know, why is one 3D and I guess this one must be this one, but just a 3D version. And then this is a different one. I don't know which is the Steve Rogers one and which is the 4 one, but yeah. Do I have a Steam Deck? No, I don't. I don't have a Steam Deck. Getting yours in a few days. I think two of my friends have a Steam Deck, or one of them does, but I don't know if the other does yet. But and he's one of them's been talking about his Steam Deck a lot in college. He almost won't shut up about it. It's not annoying or anything. He just loves his Steam Deck so much. So that's probably why. You'll change your name to Bluey Kings in Rome next year. I think you meant to say from next year, but okay. What's the Kingdom? I assume that's a Netflix thing. Yeah, it says there. So I think there used to be something that says Netflix only and things, but there's no longer that. It's now just all VOD/streaming. And all that. Yeah, most of these are just TV shows and stuff, or streaming stuff. What's clickbait? Apparently, I think it's porn related because, well, seeming what the term clickbait means, it's basically, oh, it looks like it's something you want to see, but it actually isn't. Sometimes I even think of that song clickbait from the Midnight Beast and Daz Black. Which is a banger, you should listen to it. What's Angel Guts? Nami. Or Nami, or whatever however you say it. What is this? I think it's different language or something. The Might 9! Checked mate's account. It seems to be a young kid who collects DVD movies. Haven't seen much, so... DVD movies? I mean... Cade's... Oh, his account. Cade is not my mate, though. He's not one of my mates. He's just another user that watches my videos. In fact, I'll go on to... I'll just go on to the channel. I think HK89 is the one that has the Steam Deck that I was mentioning. Yeah, he's the one with the Steam Deck. So, yeah. Kind of like the Super Mario Maker levels I made so far. What's Brimstone and Treacle? From 82? Okay. God. Who calls someone Sting? Apparently there's an actor or actress, I don't know, per se, called Sting. Does it say on the poster? Yeah, starring Sting. Who's Sting? Let me look at this on Wikipedia. Let me go on Wikipedia for this. No, that's not the film, is it? That's not the film. No, it isn't. What? British film. Wait, what? It doesn't load that. Oh, film adaptation. Okay, there we go. Who is Sting? Oh, it's a musician. Oh, right. I've never heard of him. Okay. Okay. Type in Bluey. What, in the chat? Alright then. I'm doing it on my phone, there you go. Just for you. Okay. I guess he's your favourite character then. Like, favourite kids show. Okay, I didn't know this was a different thing, but whatever. Hokum? Don't know this. Don't know that at all. Is that disco? What? Okay. Remember seeing lost media of a video that was odd. It was a video of South Park recorded on a VHS TV where the characters went insane and their eyes were drawn out with Charlie Brown music. And it's lost media? And it's South Park. With Charlie Brown music as well. So not like Peanuts, is it? Yeah, that character Charlie Brown from Peanuts. To me, I'm also thinking of the 2 pilot episodes of South Park but only they're not lost media because you can find them on the internet. That Jesus versus Frosty and Jesus versus Santa, but I don't think it's that either because I don't remember hearing Charlie Brown. It was a fan-made video made in 2023 or 2024. Oh, right. Yeah. For some reason, I got those pilot episodes in my head as well when thinking of that. All that. West Side Story. I think I've heard of this. I don't know. Oh, it's an old film, but it's been reclassified. Got to include this in Rating versus Rating in the future. Specifically, the updated videos, the updated episodes. I thought this was a new release because the poster looks new. Is this thing on? Why is on it all in lowercase? This is one of the upcoming releases. Snoop's Holiday Halftime. Oh, Snoop Dogg. Okay. Why is it just Snoop? God. So much weird stuff they've rated. What's Revolver Rita? That's a new release as well. Ta as the language? What? Okay, it's definitely not English. What's Frontier Krugable? If that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. Very weird title. Or a weird way to pronounce it, at least. We bury the dead. From where? And it has Daisy Ridley in it. She's the woman in Star Wars, the sequel trilogy. Hoppers, that's the new Pixar film, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because I keep seeing that advertised a lot. Champion. That sounds like an English film, but it's not. It's definitely not English. Telugu. Telugu or Telugu, how you pronounce it. Next on Fallout Episode 3. As a trailer? Is this for a... No, it's for a VOD streaming release. The series, based on the game. Junior Taskmaster. I think my mother was actually watching a lot of... The normal Taskmaster a lot on Netflix. Not the junior one specifically, but she was watching the normal Taskmaster, the adult one. It's just stuff for Fallout, and then Bad Apples. What is this? Okay. Never heard of that. Okay. It's just a lot of weird stuff. We could go through this all day. Gonna make my own web channel. A web channel is a TV channel, but on YouTube or on a specific website. Cool. Get rid of that one. Because I don't want the one there. It irritates me. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work to get the collaborations, because the collaborations feature on YouTube, if you want to set collaborators on a certain video, you've got to do it video by video. You can't do multiple videos at the same time. You have to do it one by one. It is so annoying. It'll take hours to do if you want to do like almost every video on a channel. So they're just using the bathroom. That again, no way. .24/7 version will be for international versions. Also live for different countries. New research on sexual content in anime? What? Oh. I know some people are obsessed with anime, so they've got to read this. Oh my god. Can't be asked to read a lot. Parent fan. God. Why would parents be obsessed with anime? I know one of my aunts is. But, okay. We are family. That's interesting. 12A should replace 12 for home releases and everything overall. Also, everything should be 12. What's this about? Netflix. Who's hearting? Right, 5 years. Okay. Heard about everything rated 12 by BBFC. Oh. Everything then, okay. Type in Bluey on the website I'm on now. Okay. Let's see if BBFC have rated anything Bluey related. Okay, they have the series. I think I remember well, not seeing it in cinemas, but seeing it pop up. And then this. The website is called BBFC. True. There you go. Just like clicking for no reason sometimes. Right. Home Alone being crowded as UK's favourite Christmas film. Die Hard. Okay, they think Home Alone is the best, and then Love Actually is second, and then I've not seen It's a Wonderful Life, but I've heard that's a good film as well. Elf, nearly everyone likes Elf, and then Muppet Christmas Carol, yeah. I'm gonna be back, guys. Hold on. I'm just gonna mute myself for a bit. Only just came back. Sorry for the long wait. It take forever. Okay. Alright, yeah, you did that message. You're gonna do another New Year 2026 live stream soon? Probably not. I guess the stream already is. So... yeah, so... because I thought of just doing a stream now and then just not doing it another time, so okay. Right. In fact, one thing we can look at, guys, is that we're getting a lot of video game adaptations in 2026. We're getting a lot. If I can find adaptation. Yeah, we'll be getting a lot in 2026 where I'm just gonna look. I'm looking for the list. Where's? Because I know you can get a list somewhere. Unless I copy that and then just search. No, that comes up with a page. Is there no? See also. Oh, there we go. List of there. Okay. So they're the already released ones, and then okay. Just heard someone in the bathroom. Okay. Do I have regular show season 1? No, I don't. I don't even have any DVDs, I don't think. Not of films, at least, or shows. Yeah, you can see a lot of upcoming releases for 2026. So we got Return to Silent Hill, which is in January. Iron Lung, I don't think this is coming to the UK, I don't know. Apparently this is a film by Markiplier, the YouTuber, or Mark Fishbatch. But I've heard of this for a few reasons. And I absolutely can't wait for Mortal Kombat 2. I think this will be peak cinema of that year. Especially when Mortal Kombat 2021 is so peak. Yeah, this is probably one of my most anticipated films as well. Especially when you've got Johnny Cage in it and Carl Urban plays him. Got a new Resident Evil film as well. We don't know much about it. I think it'll be another reboot after Welcome to Raccoon City, but it won't be a sequel to it. And of course, we've got the awful Netflix show. I've still not watched the Netflix show of Resident Evil, but I know it's awful. Apparently, this will come out in September. Do I have Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit on DVD? No. Again, like I said, I don't have any DVDs at all. Like, not of shows or films, at least. I don't have any DVDs. Not that I can think of. Not including, like, bonus DVDs. That is included with games. Not counting them. But I don't actually have any DVDs at all. So... Of course, we've got a new Street Fighter as well. I'm surprised Resident Evil is not releasing in October than Street Fighter is. I think Resident Evil would fit more for October, considering that's horror. I like how Zach Cregger is directing Resident Evil. He's the guy who directed Barbarian and Weapons. Of course, and then we've got the 2027 stuff, like Sonic 4 and Legend of Zelda live action. I can't wait for that as well. And then a Minecraft movie 2, but I don't know if it's actually going to be called a Minecraft movie 2. It could actually be called another Minecraft movie, or probably a different title entirely, but yeah. Apparently there's a new Watch Dogs film. What media do you get on disc? I don't have any physical media, actually. So... Well, technically, my father collects steelbooks, which are Blu-ray most of the time, and sometimes they include DVDs, but they're not mine, they're his, so, yeah. And for the most part, we just use streaming for, anything else. I'm surprised there's a lot of these in development as well. A lot of more video game based movies. There's a new Call of Duty film, apparently. A Comic Zone film. I would absolutely appreciate that. You know that game on Sega Genesis? Or Mega Drive? It's an absolute banger, this game. So I can only imagine what a film adaptation would be like for this. But what's that behind you? What's behind me? What? These? No, they're games. They're not films or anything. I collect physical media for games, but not for movies. Or do you mean the posters? Well, they're just posters. They're not physical media at all. They don't contain the actual films themselves. They're just paper. So... And then the other shelf there is just the cartridges and other consoles. That you can barely see from this camera angle, but...
Duke Nukem get a film in development. An Elden Ring. I bet everyone's going to be waiting for an Elden Ring movie. Especially everyone likes that game. Tournament of Champions, that's the Sega game, isn't it? Yeah. FNAF 3. Everyone's got to be waiting for FNAF 3. Hello Neighbour, the movie. Okay. Do you have a Bluey poster, but it's too big to fit on your wall? No, I don't. I don't have a Bluey poster. I probably won't. Not to disappoint you, but because I'm not a Bluey fan. So, Horizon film. I would appreciate if they do a Jak and Daxter film, because they're considering it, but I'd appreciate if that actually happened. Because they already have a Ratchet and Clank film, which that one's animated, but that... Oh yeah, I must have skipped that question. I must have skipped some questions. Let me go back as well. Do I know about Skibidi Toilet or 6-7? Yeah, I've heard of Skibidi Toilet, along with the 6-7. I mean, that makes no sense at all. When you buy a 12-rated DVD at 9 at CX, they'll ask for a parent ID. For a parent ID. Well, no, they just won't serve it to the young child as well. Like, they'll ask for their ID, and if they don't have it, they won't give it to them. And even if they give it to them, and then they're not old enough, they won't give it to them. So they won't sell the 12 movie to you unless you have parents near you. They'll be fine with it. Yeah. Yeah, Skibidi Toilet. Yeah. I saw those questions, but then because I was having the break, I kind of forgot about them. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah. Yeah, I know what Skibidi Toilet is, and 6-7. 6-7 doesn't make sense at all. Because I know some people in college do that as well. They just say 6-7. Apparently it comes from a song, but we don't know what the meaning is. So, like, what the meaning of it is. It's not like 69. Almost everyone knows the meaning of that. It's something inappropriate, but still. We don't know if 6-7 is similar or not. Or if it's just something made up. When you get a game from CEX and they gave you the disc. Well, yeah, because CEX always has discs and cartridges. Because technically you go to a store, you basically just search for the box for the game, because obviously they won't have the discs in. They keep the discs behind the things. It's to prevent stealing, pretty much. So technically you can only steal the box. You can't really steal the game. So yeah, you can emulate Switch 1 games on Steam. I think that's meant to say Steam, but I think you can, yeah. Well, on Steam Deck, yeah. I'm surprised we've not got Switch 2 emulation happening yet. Not that I know of. Have we got Switch 2 emulation a thing yet? Emulation. Proof of concept. Will not be ready for the decade. Don't expect to hit fast. How long until it's cracked? That the Switch 2 has not been cracked yet, surprisingly. There's an entire Wikipedia page on Switch emulation. I know Nintendo likes to take down those emulators a lot. But still. There's going to be a sequel to Detective Pikachu. Oh boy, I can't wait for that. Because I remember seeing this in 2019. The Detective Pikachu. Oh, there's a Rabbids film. There's a Portal film. Everyone will appreciate that. A Shinobi film. Oh boy, everyone's going to wait for that. A Saints Row movie. A Streets of Rage film. I would absolutely appreciate that. Probably Space Invaders as well. Space Channel 5. That's a series that no one really talks about. Vampire Survivors, which on that. Okay. And these are the animated ones, and then the upcoming. Obviously, we've got the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which everyone's waiting for, including me, along with the Angry Birds movie. There's a Death Stranding movie. Death Stranding Mosquito? But that's the working title. And there's going to be Stray and To the Moon. What's To the Moon? 2011 adventure game. Never even heard of this. Do a re-upload of old unboxing of Alvin and the Chipmunk DVD from the Fosgs. From the Fosgs? Do you not mean the Fox Critic? Or a different user? Because I know the Fox Critic, but has he actually done a Alvin and the Chipmunks DVD review? I don't know if he would appreciate me re-uploading stuff though. Oh, the last animated video game based movie we had was Resident Evil Death Island, apparently. I was hoping for this to come out in cinemas, but it didn't. In the UK at least, but it did in a few other countries. Singapore and Japan, yeah. But it went straight to video everywhere else. I think Resident Evil Vendetta did have a cinema release though, because I kid you not, I can go on the BBFC site. So look at Degeneration, that has no cinema tab. It's just home entertainment. Damnation, that's the other animated one, is also just home entertainment. But then Vendetta has a cinema tab, indicating it had a theatrical release yet by Park Circus. Park Circus is normally known for re-releasing films, like old films on the big screen again, for their anniversaries or 4K restorations and things. It was clear that this one was rated first, okay. But then Death Island did not have a theatrical release at all. It went straight to home media. So yeah. And all that. You remember watching this video in November? I don't remember watching DVD reviews in 2019. Back then I was strictly into video games at the time. I didn't really get into movies until like 2022-ish. So I don't know what you're talking about there. There's just upcoming stuff for Japanese and then anime. I think most of this is just Pokemon, yeah. And Final Fantasy, obviously. Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. This came out the same year as the live-action Street Fighter. I don't know if this was better than the live-action one. I have seen the live-action one, the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's not even that. It's not even too bad, to be fair. I don't know if the new live-action Street Fighter film would be way better, though. And yes, I have seen The Great Mission to Rescue Princess Peach as well. Oh, the poster's different now. I don't remember the poster looking like this. Okay. But even this one was better than the live-action Super Mario Bros. Film. There's a lot of Dragon Quest. I didn't know there was a Dragon Quest films. I've seen some Fatal Fury films though, at like the motion picture and things. There's a lot of Personas as well. Got Resident Evils as well. Oh, and these are television films, okay. Yeah, the other two Fatal Fury films. I'm surprised these ones are television films, but then the motion picture one is a theatrical film, even though that one came out after these two. So, there was an Art of Fighting film. Some of these are based on SNK properties on the Neo Geo system. There's a House of the... Oh yeah, the House of the live action, yeah. Red Faction has a film as well. And these are some upcoming... Also, these are like upcoming... I can't believe some of these are television films. These feel like they should have a theatrical release. The Mortuary Assistant. And that's apparently coming in 2026, but we don't know when. So, but just not a theatrical release, though. Why would they consider BioShock a television film? Wouldn't that fit more theatrical, though? Because BioShock is a famous franchise. Same with Gears of War. That would fit great on the big screen. Along with Mega Man, I would appreciate Mega Man on the big screen. Let alone Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero. Or Sifu. 2022. The Sims, I don't know if that would work on the big screen. Split Fiction, I don't know, because I've never played that. ToeJam and Earl, maybe it will be strictly television. I don't think that will work well on the big screen, but direct-to-video releases. Oh yeah, the Alone in the Dark films. I've not seen these, but apparently they suck. They suck arse. King of Fighters, I've surprisingly not seen this one yet. I've heard it's awful, though. What's Assassin's Fist? It's a British martial arts. Oh, it's a web series. Okay. So you Tekken films as well. Okay, I don't get why they have to separate the animations and the live actions from each other. Oh, a new Mortal Kombat Legends installment happening. I've not seen the Mortal Kombat Legends ones, I've only seen the live action Mortal Kombat stuff. Oh, that reminds me, have they fixed that issue with Scorpion's Revenge? Because it wasn't even on the BBFC's website at all. It still isn't. What, not even if I go down? No. It's still not there. Because I've emailed them about it. The fact that, oh, Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge is not on the website, even though it has been rated by them. I assume they gave it 18 because the box shows it. And I think there are bonus material on both of them, but I'm not sure if that's the film itself or just the bonus material. But the page it's still not there. Maybe it's taken them a while to restore it. But the other ones are there. So. Foxy had old free DVDs, but he sold it. Sells an Alvin Chipmunks and Finding Dory. Okay. While Lula 3D is rated AO, it's still rated 16 in Germany. I think I've heard of that, actually. Apparently I got to shout out. Is that from the I don't have other people to put. Yeah, okay. Like, I've been getting a lot of mention notifications this year as well. So, probably for good reason as well. In things. Short films. There's a short GTA 2 movie? GTA 2 the movie? Never heard of this. TFYM Music is my friend who makes cool ass music. Is that... Are you the one that made the post then? I assume so because of the profile. Yeah, I can tell that's you then, yeah. With that over there. Okay. I guess it's useful to have mentions because it means other people can go out to other channels as well. It can help gain more views and things. I've heard of the Star Fox Zero Battle Begins. I've actually watched that on Wii U. I'm surprised we've not got like a Star Fox. We haven't even gotten a new Star Fox game in years. I think this was the last one still. Let alone the fact that we're probably not going to get anything new Star Fox. Do I play Persona 3 Reload? I've never played Persona at all. So no. King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters. They've probably got that name from A Fistful of Dollars. Thank you for playing. What's this? Can you play Persona 5 Royals on Xbox Series X? I think you can. I think it's on Xbox, I'm not sure. Let's see. Is it on Xbox? Okay, it is on Xbox, so I assume yes. Yeah, because it is on Series X, so yeah, you can, yeah. Because I know the original Persona 5 is PlayStation exclusive, is on PS3 and PS4. So. Game makers. The Game Changers, not either that. What's this Mortal Kombat? Spencer Halpin's Mortal Kombat. Never heard of that. Oh, it's just a study on video game violence. So not just about Mortal Kombat then. What on earth is that title? Oh, I thought it means that. I thought it means that. But it's about sexism and women in the world of video games. It is actually possible to find a game that is rated AO in America, but 16 in Europe. This is likely not true or whatever. Singles Flirt Up Your Life. Is that the name of a game or something? Because I know a couple of instances where AO rated games were 16 in Europe. Like I know Fahrenheit and Indigo Prophecy is one of them. Do you play Persona games? You might do, they might do, I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I think 2026 is going to be the year of video game-based movies. Judging by the lot of upcoming releases, mostly live action, but some animated as well. So, do I play Konami games such as Metal Gear or Yu-Gi-Oh? Is Yu-Gi-Oh really Konami though? Because I didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh was Konami. I've never played. I've played a bit of the Metal Gear games, but not too much of them. Never played any Yu-Gi-Oh games though. No More Heroes on Steam Deck will be awesome. Yeah, because No More Heroes is awesome. I have it on the Wii. I don't have No More Heroes 2 though yet. Or 3. So I remember playing No More Heroes a lot in 2021 on the Wii. Because it's just so badass to play. With the controls as well. It's just so satisfying. And all that. Oh yeah, since Mortal Kombat 2 got delayed as well, because it was initially going to be an October release for this year, but it's now coming out in 2026, in May. The IFCO have already rated this. I don't know if it's still on here. It's probably not on there, so I'm going to have to search it now. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. Okay, now they've changed the release date. I don't think it's coming out on 8th of May, though. I think it's actually on the 15th. Am I fucking high? No, I'm not. Yeah, they've already rated this. So indicating the delay must have happened very late. They must have decided very late into this. because the BBFC have not rated it yet, the actual film. Only some of the trailers. So, and they've rated this in July, so it was finished by then. Yet we're still not able to see it yet until May of 2026. So yeah, it's pretty much being shelved for a while. What if they rated the 2021 film? They've rated that 16, yet they've rated the second one 15A. I'm gonna guess that it'll be 15 by BBFC. The one's just a 15. Okay. What if they rated the Legends ones? Scorpion's Revenge is rated 15. I don't know if the BBFC properly rated that 15 as well, or if it's 18, because, again, it's not on their website. Battle of the Rounds is 15. Snowblind is 18, just like the BBFC. Cage Match is 15, just like the BBFC. I think that's another thing to include in later Rain vs. Rain series, that's also 15. Annihilation, 15. And Annihilation did not come out in 2011, that was in 97. Mortal Kombat 2011, is that the game? That can't be the game, surely. Because the IFCO, well, they did rate some games before, but they only in, like, 2003, I think. And after that, they stopped. So... Jesus Christ, Cade, how old are you? Chill out. Like how the IFCO just rates stuff earlier than the BBFC. It's like they just send it to them first and then... They rated Bone Temple 16. Meanwhile, BBFC are like, no, we'll give it 18 instead. And yes, I like to write 28 later instead of the somethings later, so days later, weeks later, or years later. I cannot believe this one got an 18 though, especially when the first 28 years later got a 15. Because I was expecting this one to get a 15 as well, but apparently not. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, some games were T, but 7 in Europe, like early days collection. I've got to figure out how to do more rain versus rain stuff, because most of the new rain versus rain videos I've been making are very short, and it's because I've kind of been running out of stuff to put in them. So I've got to try and develop them more. And I thought you were single digits. I didn't expect you to. You good? Now it says 4 people in the chat. This is... I normally don't get this much, but I do appreciate it. And we don't have the Reigns info yet for this, but... Yeah, I've been making a lot of posts about this because this is very significant. Because it's one of my most anticipated movies of January as well, The Bone Temple. So, I mean, it's got to be great with its gory violence aspect. And the fact that Cineworld's doing a double feature on this as well. If I can get it up. 28 years later. That's just the Bone Temple. Something that comes up with random results as well. But yeah, they're doing a double bill just the day before the actual Bone Temple film comes out. 235 minutes. That's no, not 4 hours. That's is that 4 hours? No, that's not 4 hours. Well, that's like close to 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense to do it with this because it's they were shot back to back as well. So I'll move the camera a bit down. Apparently it can't move down a bit, so I'm gonna be all low here. Okay, so he's 10. I checked his post. Oh, okay. It's not really a bad thing if he's 10 on here. Well, well, I'm not sure about the new law that happens in... because technically there's a new law in Australia, but I don't know if it's going to be a worldwide thing as well, where they're banning under 16s from using social media and things. I don't know if it's spread across the countries you're in yet, but so far it's happened in Australia, but it might happen around the world, you never know. That's what I think is going to happen, at least. That explains why he thinks swear words are cool. Well, they are, to be fair. So many pages for 28 years later, just in different formats. For no bloody reason. In September as well. Yep, Bone Temple, most anticipated. I've gotta say. Get rid of that. And guess I've even made a short about it as well. Of 28 years later, Bone Temple. And I even have some same commenters come up. It says 3 comments, but there's actually... yeah, shit. I don't know why that's filtered, even though it's censored. Okay. Do like the inclusion of a post area here. Oh yeah, I noticed something else. If you guys notice with the avatar Fire and Ash thing, you notice it doesn't say moderate at all or anywhere. Yeah, even I was surprised when I first saw it. It almost looks like this is a Netflix submission, but it isn't. This could mean two things. Either there's not enough space to fit everything on, or they expect you to know already, because, well, it's Avatar, and it's almost the same reasons as the other ones. And the other bizarre thing is that it's classed as a 2022 film. Oh, no, what am I saying? No, that's way of water. 2020, when nothing about it was rated in that year at all. We know nothing about this other than the fact that it was in production, but we know nothing about it back then. So I have no idea why it says 2020 on here. That says 2024 twice when it shouldn't. And that's unrelated to these, but whatever. Because I know the Shrek thing was mentioned before, yet they've still not fixed it here. Shrek the Third is still listed as 2004 on here, when it was actually 2007. They've still not fixed it at all, even years later. Because we looked at this at the beginning of the year, and still nothing. So... that reminds me that Spider-Man as well. Some of the Spider-Mans are incorrect as well. Not heard of that, but apparently that's there. Yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is listed as 2004, when it's 2014. And Spider-Man 3 is listed as 2004 when it's 2007, just like Shrek the Third. They almost got it right for this one, but it's 2012 for this one, not 2011. Spider-Man 2 is actually 2004, not 2002, even though the extended version shows the correct year. And that version's been reclassified this year as well. For its only cinema release. I've not seen this version in cinemas though, I've only saw the theatrical version. I'm curious, have they got the... No, it's still... When I first viewed this, it showed just the 12 rating here, but now it's just 12A. Even though it still shows that it was rated before 12A even existed. So... Trailer from 2025. Why is this on a separate page? Unless this must be the advert for like the free Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films being re-released. That happened this year, including the 2.1 version of Spider-Man 2, the extended version of that. Because I've seen all Spider-Man films last year on the big screen. Has the extended version even got a home release yet for Far From Home? Because I can't find it anywhere, so I don't know if there is a home version of the extended cut for Far From Home. There is for No Way Home, the most fun stuff version. Just not on physical media, but it is on streaming, so... I definitely can't wait for Spider-Man Brand New Day when that comes out and all. Can't wait for the trailer for that and all. That's interesting, because the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I don't think we're getting a lot next year. Oh, this is the list. Okay. Phase 1, Phase 2. I've almost seen all the MCU films. There are some that I've still not seen. I've seen all of Phase 1 and 2. Almost all of Phase 3. The only ones I've not seen are Infinity War and Endgame. I think I've seen all of Phase 4. Yeah, I have. Nearly all of Phase 5 as well, just not Quantumania or the Marvels, but I've seen the rest. And I've seen Fantastic Four First Steps in Phase 6, and then we're getting quite a few more in Phase 6. Brand New Day first, and then Avengers Doomsday. Nearly everyone's going to be waiting for that. And that's going to absolutely blow up on the box office. Apparently, a third Black Panther film is planned for 2028. Okay. I remember liking the first Black Panther, but not much of the second one, Wakanda Forever. Mainly because it's long, and obviously it doesn't have Chadwick Boseman in it, but obviously it's because he died before this, so... Yeah. Apparently an upcoming X-Men film is planned for the MCU as well. A Shang-Chi sequel, I would appreciate that. I kind of liked it, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Adding Blades to the MCU. What's Armor Wars? I don't know what that is. Other... An unknown project with Scarlett Johansson, who was served as producer. Not another Black Widow film then, because we already had one. Yeah, most of the beginning of 2025 and like the middle of 2025 I was just watching MCU films. So, some of them I've watched at the old flat that I used to be at. Then I watched a couple in the Airbnb place. got to have a Deadpool and Wolverine sequel as well one day. Like, I hope in Avengers Doomsday we have Deadpool in that as well. Probably not make it R-rated, but at least have Deadpool in there. And Wolverine as well. And still Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman as well. Because they're the only actors who can play those characters properly. And it's what makes an X-Men film good as well. Because that's why the X-Men films I like are the ones with Hugh Jackman in it. The ones that barely have him or don't have him, not so much. Or not at all. Getting a bit yawny tonight. I might end the stream in a couple of minutes because I'm getting kind of a bit bored, but at least we're going through things. So that's just all the characters. The box office performances of the ones released so far. But yeah, we're just going to see what the future of the MCU will be. And things. Oh yeah, one of you guys saw that YouTube poop of me as well. From one of my mates, Guess Who's Back. He made a YouTube poop of me. It was showing up there. Where is it? Yeah. I'm not going to play it now, but I would recommend giving that a watch. It's so funny. I was laughing my head off when I first saw it. I think I should do this in the future where I react to YouTube poops of myself. Obviously I didn't do it with this one because of the whole situation I was going through, but I think for future YouTube poops of me that get made, I can make a reaction to them and I could make like a whole new series of videos. That could get me a lot of views actually. I don't know if I should do it on this main channel or probably the extra channel or something. So I can get a lot of views that way. It says one person's in. I'm not sure if that's just me. Community. No one's even wrote stuff in the community yet. Of course, Lord of the Rings re-releasing again. Of course. I'm not doing them again. No way. I've already done them this year. I'm surprised I've not done the Hobbit trilogy extended on the big screen. Okay. There's nothing much else for me to do. I think I'm probably gonna end things here because I'm getting kind of bored. So, right. I think I'll end the stream here. I think this is the shortest one I've done so far, but whatever. At least I've done another going through the last two Cineworld stuff and then looking at other things and all that. But I shall see you guys in 2026 if I can make it. I will. I'm not going to die before that, or will I? No, I'm just kidding. Like, not from suicide or anything. I mean, like, you know, a killer could come in. You never know. But I doubt that will happen. But yeah. See you guys in 2026. I'm just going to end it here. I don't think anyone else is coming in. So, yeah. What do you mean by that? Hi. Excuse me? Yeah, I think I'm going to call it days here because I'm getting kind of bored now. And I think I really need some sleep. So,
I'm going to end the stream, guys. I'm going to see what I can do for the future of the channel. Hopefully. I'm going to try and get more videos done. Like pre-record more things. Because especially the course I'm doing in college is university based, and it's a lot more than usual. So to focus on that more, I would pre-record videos, and then you're getting something excited when meanwhile I've got to go through pain, and that's independent study. So yeah, but I'll figure it out. You can just follow my posts and things along with my upcoming Let's Plays. I'll be sure to update them on both YouTube and on the Discord server as well. And make sure you guys join the server if you can, if you have an account, because I barely have anyone in it. So I'm not trying to force you to do it, but do what you want. But I would at least appreciate some support there. But alright, right, I'm gonna end it off. See you guys next time. Take care. Oh, I've got to click another button. Oh no!